You being one of the only few athletes to go off to school, play 4 years of college basketball, have great success. I want to ask you your opinion on why you think so many athletes from East Chicago, in all sports, don't complete the process of playing high school ball and going off to school, getting a degree. It's not necessarily about going pro, it's just about leaving here and going to see a better life in college and different things. Can you explain why we have so many failures?
Sum it up as a whole, I would have to say support group. When I was playing, we had a support group. Um, we had one of the greats as a head coach, Coach John Todd. Uh, may he continue to rest in peace. But he was the coach that would stand by us as a father. You know, it wasn't. We just wasn't his basketball players. He made sure that we did what we needed to do to be successful. Um, again, the athletes today don't have the support group that we did when we were coming up. We were more unified, I would say. Even just the team players. We were more unified. It seemed to me that today's athletes, even though they may be better athletic wise, I don't think they have the support group. Um, I think it's important that people like myself and you that's been athletes, kind of build a support group for the athletes nowadays to kind of encourage them. You also got to have that, that strong foundation, family support, and it most definitely has to be something that you desire. You have to want to do it. Because nothing is going to come to you. I mean, you have to want to do it. And I just had a lot of people that encouraged me. I had a lot of people that encouraged me. Again, my sister, she went off to college. She encouraged me. And I had a great college career. I couldn't ask any better. My college career was great. I think nowadays, we have to build that support group for the local athletes in order to encourage them. Because we got great athletes coming out. If you compare the athletes now and when we were coming up, man, these guys are like a level way above than where we are. But they come out of high school and take, for example, Udi, great player, awesome player. Right now, should be in the NBA, man. No question. But just don't have that support group, and also family plays a big part too. I'm old school, man, and when we was raised, we had both parents at home. That made a big difference too. I had both parents in the house with me. So I didn't have to live that hard life. That rough life. Where nowadays, you have athletes. Maybe their parents are not with them, or maybe they stand with friends. Just life. It's a little. It's different now. It's a little harder for the student athlete today than it was when we were coming up, man. Again, we were raised that it might be 10 of us sleeping in one bed, but we had, we were family. We were family based, and I think that played a big part in me going off to college and having a successful career. So to sum it up, I would say that the support group. You most definitely got to have a support group, whether it comes from outside of the family or the neighborhood. We have to have that support group.
All right. Real quick, are you the best player to ever come through East Chicago Roosevelt?
No, I wouldn't say that. No, I wouldn't say I was the best player, but I would say that I was
Where do you rank
where I rank myself
all time?
all time. Are we going back to Jim Bradley days, or are we
All
going
time.
back to Jim
Because
Bradley?
no, because you know what, you're the best in your era, and I have got that from your peers. So I'm talking about all time.
All time? Um, I don't know. I would rank myself in the top 10 probably. I would say top 10. I wouldn't say five. I would rank myself in the top 10. Again, I had a decent career, so I would say top 10.
Are you better than Etwan Moore or the Udi Baker?
I would say Eton Moore and Uli Baker were better athletes. Um, I was a better scorer. Yeah, I was a better scorer. I was a
Okay.
better scorer.
What kind of advice can you give to athletes who may one day be in your position?
Um, Strive for what you believe in. If it's something you love, go for it. Don't quit. Don't let anybody take you away from it. If it's something that you want to do, if it's something that you desire to do, I would say give it your all. First, keep God first, give it your all, and apply yourself. Apply yourself to what you love. And if you apply yourself to what you love, then can't nothing but good come out.
What is Arthur Parler currently doing right now?
Right now, I'm doing quite well. I own my own construction company. Married now. I've been married 14 years. Family-oriented guy. And right now, I'm doing real well with the construction business. It's been real lucrative for me. So, but it's construction basically.
Mr. Arthur, I want to thank you for being on the Athletes Lives Network. It's been a pleasure doing this interview with you. I would love to one day get a round table of all the great athletes, yourself, many athletes together, do a round table talk.
That would be nice. That would
Conversation.
be nice. Oh yeah, I would love that. We debate on who was the best.
Yes.
I think I'll come out as far as being the best shooter.
Oh,
I
hands
wouldn't nobody
down.
compare with as far as the shooting is concerned. That if we had a shooting record, I would hold that record. I would hold that title.
Hands down. So, sir, I want to thank you very much.
You're quite welcome.
This Athletes Lives Network, once an athlete, always athlete.